connecting with that breath. Let that pose integrate into your back. It feels so good. Now we're going to go into cat-cow. So belly towards the mat, chest up, heart up, look up. And we're going to round on an exhale. Like a cat. Just get really round. Shoulders up. Inhale. When we inhale, we lengthen. So up, chest up, heart up, gaze up, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, from here we're going to go into downward facing dog. So curl your toes. Actually, let's take a little, I did yoga earlier today, so my wrists are already trashed. I had to warm up. Okay, so a couple little wrist rolls is what I'm doing. All right, back. So back, we're gonna back to table, setting up for downward facing dog. Press into your hands, lift your hips up into a generous, we're gonna generously, hope you can hear me. We're gonna generously, again, bend our knees. And then we're gonna pump our heels. Just doing a they're slow little movements. Feels really good in the back of the legs. But while we're in the inverted V, I want you to generously bend your knees. We're focusing on keeping our spine straight because that's the most important thing about this pose. It's not about getting your heels to the floor, which looks really cool, but it doesn't always happen, or it happens later. So don't judge yourself. Just keep the spine long and straight, and you will be you'll feel it in your upper body. That's what this pose is mainly for, upper body strength. Okay, so back to it. Sorry. Don't mean to lecture. Okay, up. Bend your knees. Keep your head heavy here. Inhale, exhale. Ragdoll here. So you're grabbing opposite elbows and you're just not a full forward bend, but we're just ragdolling. Feet should be hip width apart, knees bent here to save our back. Come halfway up. Flat back, release down. Now we're going to sit into child's pose, no, chair pose. Come down as comfortably far as you can. Hands should be up, shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. We won't be here forever. Reach down. We're going to do a reverse swan dive up. You can see. So my hands are like this, sorry. I'm as far as I can be. So it's like this. Hopefully you can see. When we're in our chair pose, we're gonna come down, reverse swan dive up. This is how our hands look. Okay, guys. One more chair pose. Okay, from here we're going to take our left leg back into a low lunge. So place your right foot flat on the ground, on the mat. Just take a nice deep lunge here. It's our easy lunge. Runner's lunge. Place your hands on your thighs, or you can bring your hands up if you're feeling steady. Shoulders away from the ears, guys. Chest up. Bring your fingertips down to the mat. Engage your core and straighten your leg here. Twist. This can be challenging, but this is such a good pose. It aids digestion, really good for the spine, awesome for range of motion as we age. We all kind of turn into little statues if we don't stretch. Okay, hand back down to your foot, knee down, place the top of your foot on the mat, and we're going to actually come back with your palms planted into the mat. Bring your left foot back into a plank pose. Hold it here for a moment. Bring your right foot between your hands. Go ahead and walk it up if you need to. Place your knee down, top of your foot to the mat. Hands can be on your thighs or up. Reaching up to the sky. Open that heart. One last breath. Hands to the mat, framing your foot. Engage your core. Lift your knee, uncurl your toes. And twist to the opposite side. Okay, other hand down to the mat, back to plank. Now if this is too much for your wrists, come on down to your elbows. Belly button to the spine. Think of that. Pulling your belly button in. Your feet should be pretty close together here. A couple more breaths. And if you're feeling strong, go ahead and do, I don't know what these are called. I saw somebody doing them in the gym, and they're nice. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Just going, not touching, but kind of a twist here. Come down to your knees. Let's rest back in child's pose for a moment. Big toes together. Knees can be out or together. Drape your body forward. Reconnect with your breath here. Okay, from here we're gonna do, I was gonna do some standing poses, but I I gotta figure something out. The camera angle. So we're gonna just come down and come closer for some, just some leg stretches. Come on down to your mat. I'll face this way. Roll down with control. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but just really focus on one vertebra at a time, placing it down to your mat. Bring your left knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers. Just gently pull it into your chest. Other leg should be flat on the mat. Connect with your breath. Deep breath in. For 3, exhale, 4. Bring your leg up to the sky. Point your toes and flex your foot. Point, flex. Point, flex. Do 2 more on your own. I'll do some ankle rotations here. Opposite direction. Bring your foot back in, and you're going to twist. You're going to carry your bent leg over your body. Have your left arm out, same side as your leg. We're going to bend. Slowly bend, slowly twist, excuse me, onto your right hip here. Just press gently. If it's too much for your back, just do it as far as you can go. Don't force anything. And if you're able, straighten your left leg. Just out, straight in front there. It stretches the IT band. Gets really tight on all of us. Deep breath. Okay, place your foot back on your knee. Come out. We'll do the other side. Let's just take a breath here first. Both legs flat on the ground. All right, right knee into the chest. Keep your neck long here and try to press your shoulders to the mat. Don't let the shoulders come off the mat too much. At all, if possible. Deep breaths. Exhale fully. One more breath. Leg up. Oops, I forgot. We're doing heel toe first. So point your toe, flex your heel up towards the sky, point, flex. I guess you're flexing your toes back actually. So point your toes and then flex them back towards you. Trying to paint a picture for you. It's so weird doing this without you here, because I can't cue you in and see what you know needs to be aligned. And so this is a whole new world for me. Okay, so let's do some ankle rotations. These are so good, you guys, because as we age, we start twisting our ankles. Be walking and it's just weird. It's like your ankle gives out. This will help us keep really our ankles strong, and yeah, we don't want any ankle injuries. Okay, bring your leg down and place your foot just right above your knee. Should have said that earlier. And start to twist. Your arm goes out into a T, and just twist into your body. Keep your upper body pointing towards the sky as much as possible. The right arm firmly, right shoulder firmly into the mat. Deep breaths here. Gently roll into the twist. It's a great chest opener. Really good for the spine, massaging our internal organs. Straighten your leg, if possible. Ooh, this leg's a little tight today. Just do the best you can today. Every day can be different. This really, really is a great stretch. Again, if it's too much, just keep your foot right above your knee here. Just enjoy this stretch. Okay, back to flat back. Okay, let's bring both knees in. Rock side to side. Giving yourself a little massage. Massaging the kidneys. Okay, feet to the mat. Should be about 3 inches from your bum. We're gonna lift. We're gonna do this is bridge pose. Excellent pose for strengthening the legs and yeah, just what do you call these, hips? For strengthening the legs and hips. Releases a lot of tension in our psoas, in our hip joints, hip flexors here. Some people hold a lot of stress right through there. I know I do. So slowly, you're gonna bring your hips up to the sky, in line with your knees. Keep your knees pointed forward and not splayed out. So keep them pretty close together. Your feet should only be about 3-4 inches apart. Lift. Take your hands and interlace if you can, or place them flat on the mat. Don't look at the camera. This keeps our necks safe. Keep your neck long. Try not to ever look side to side while you're doing this pose. I know it's hard though when you're trying to learn a pose. If you do, just gently look. Don't want any neck injuries. So interlace your fingers and press them towards the mat if you're able to. If not, just stay, just go as far as you comfortably can go. It shouldn't be too painful, and you're gonna feel it. Okay. Release your hands. Start to curtail your spine down. Think of pearls, just laying pearls down, one pearl at a time onto the table. So your vertebra, just picture them as a strand of pearls, I'm trying to say, until your sacrum comes all the way flat. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug, since we're not able to hug one another. I'm missing that, guys. And hard. Okay, feet back down. We're not going to go all the way up to bridge. We're going to do a counter pose. So you take your hips up, just in line with your knees. This is a great counter pose for the spine. A few breaths here. Slowly again. It's just best to do that. Train yourself